I just want to make sure I wasn't talking to myself, that I was actually talking to the camera, because I don't know, I just got this like weird feeling that you weren't on. So I just want to make sure you're on. So you want to be sexy, slim, with abs and all of that. I hear this a lot, and it is not unattainable, but I want to give you the reality of what it takes to be fit, even fitness model-esque, bikini body-esque, abs-esque, physique-esque, male model-esque, esque. Because there's a lot of sacrificing that goes into a more fit model, bikini model lifestyle. You ready to hear about it? Here we go. 1, alcohol. Y'all, a lot of fitness people do not drink alcohol anymore. Why? Well, the alcohol is sugar, and so we try to pay attention to what we're eating and how much sugar we're consuming. What they do is on very seldom occasions, and then they happen to share it all on Instagram and Snapchat, and then they go back to the day-to-day. Socializing versus gym time. The gym is scheduled in usually at the same time almost every single day. So they know that they're gonna go to the gym at 5:30 every day. You ask them,
are you going to the gym today?
Yes. What time? 5:30.
So, do we usually choose the gym over socializing? I've been guilty of that. I will go to the gym over going to brunch. But I knew that I can always do other fun activities throughout the rest of my day. So, it worked for me. But I know some of you guys are like,
What? You're telling me I can't go to brunch anymore? Or what? Like, people work out at 10 o'clock at night?
so you have to think about where you can include fitness on a regular basis into your schedule. Regular, meaning it is on your schedule. No matter what, things can come in the way, gym comes first. Cardio in the AM. So depending on how you train, some people do separate exercises, morning and afternoon. A lot of bodybuilders do morning cardio, and then they'll do afternoon cardio. Morning cardio requires sprints, usually biking, walking, incline walking on a treadmill, things like that. And it's because in their bodybuilding workouts, they don't really get a cardio input. But for a lot of people who want abs or to keep their abs, they will do morning fasted cardio, meaning eating cardio. Wouldn't that be nice? Which is morning cardio without eating anything first thing in the morning. Because I like to do like fun, power pump stuff. I just don't like doing like steady state morning cardio. It just blows. So I read to help. The other thing is a lot of them count macros, not calories. So macros meaning that they're paying attention to their body, how much they're consuming of each at every single meal. So I've noticed a lot of people tend to be pretty strict about it. Which leads to my next point. A lot of people tend to have food scales. Now, I don't have any of these things. I don't count macros, really. I count protein and I pay attention to it, but I don't count my fats or my carbs. Even when I'm like cutting down and like cleaning up my diet, I just don't feel the need to. So it's funny because some of these things I'm like, oh, I don't do them. But I just notice these trends with a lot of fit people. You want to track macros every single day? If that is you, by all means. I've noticed that quite a few people who keep their abs all year barely have a lot of salt. Like their salt intake is super low, which is crazy because I love salt. Like I love salt. And to not have salt or lories in my diet, I don't know. But that's probably why I'm always bloated, because I eat so much damn salt.
I need my lories. My Old Bay. I gotta try the Sake Mama. I haven't tried that yet. And what's the other one? Oh, Tony's? Yeah, I'm gonna try those. Don't worry. It's coming.
The other thing is that a lot of tend to have really structured diet plans, very structured in terms of like eating fiber at this time, eating carbs at this time, eating da-da-da, like it's pretty structured. The other thing is that the reality of it is that this industry is so vain, and a lot of them will take steroids or other supplements. Talking about proteins and BCAAs, we're talking about Clen, Anavar, other steroids that give them a very lean cut and look all year round. And so that's what makes our industry so bleh. Because people then cheaters, just to keep their six pack, knowing damn well they couldn't keep that shit without it. Stain. We don't go to the gym all pumped and amped and no, it's called pre-workout. Yeah, we use a lot of that. Seems to be a very common thing. Protein powders seem to be really big. I, again, don't eat protein powders. A lot of them have meal service plans, so like people just don't have time to meal prep all the time, and that's another thing. They tend to meal prep a lot, and when they don't, they use like a meal service that delivers food that's geared towards their diet, and so they'll use that. If you got the money to, because some of these places are expensive, like one little container is like $10-12, aka Snap Kitchen. I'm looking at you, bruh. You need to cool that. So a lot of people too also carb cycle, meaning they'll have carbs on certain days and then not on other days, certain days, other days, and that's really popular. So some people are also blessed with their bodies and genetics is a thing. And so it is easier for some people. But no matter what, most people take time to get results. So it depends on what you're trying to do. But there are some people that are genetically blessed, and it helps them to get results quicker, if that makes sense. The other reality is, like, people eat the same meals over and over and over again. Like, the American family has about 13 meals they put on repeat. 13, right? So like, if the only difference is that the type of meal you're eating is going to be different. So you're putting the same things on repeat, but they might taste better to you. The 13 meals that you are replicating and repeating are different than the 13 meals that I'm replicating and repeating. That's really it. Oh, a lot of people, though, train 5 days a week, 5, 6, 7 days a week, and they're there all the time. That's me. Yeah. But I don't mind, but like that's a big piece of it. Now, you don't always have to be like that. Again, depend on genetics, what your goal is, all that stuff. You don't have to, but I just noticed that a lot of people tend to work out a lot. Like a lot. Twice a day. I was like, twice a day you cut in. 7 days a week, twice a day, you need a break. You need a break. Okay. And the other big thing I've noticed too, which I think is one of the last ones, it is the last one, is that they cut out foods. So they tend to cut out certain things, like we don't eat dairy, we don't eat da-da-da. We'll cut out certain foods that tend to be inflammatory, that cause inflammation. That cause inflammation. So we tend to cut those things out because it causes us to be inflamed, literally inflamed. So I hope this video was helpful in helping to understand how some of the more extreme fit people stay fit or are fit. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the video. More videos to come, and if you have any questions or comments or things that you want me to do, please let me know. And I forgot to do an intro. Intro coming in 3, 2, and 1.